All right, guys, ain't that a pretty little lantern right there? Stick around, we'll tell you how we made it. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's a cold, cloudy day, Saturday, I believe it is, yeah, Saturday. And a couple of videos ago, I hope you guys liked Will and Ellie's video. They did that while I was at work. Will did all the editing, and I think Ellie filmed Will filmed Ellie. And yeah, I think it come out pretty good. I kind of do like the way younger folks express themselves some days. But I enjoyed it. I hope they enjoy the cars. I'm sure they do. All right, so today what I want to do, it's kind of funny. So it's kind of a compilation, how you say that, Will? Compilation of a lot of things. Number one, I'm hungry. Number two, you guys know that a couple videos back I said that, matter of fact, I gave you the wrong weight on that video. I think I said I weighed 214. That was after I had been on the diet almost a week already. Now, I started out at like 218 or 217 was my start. Down to about 213 now. I don't really like calling it a diet because I eat what I want. I just eat it between 11 o'clock and 7 o'clock. It was 12 to 8, but I moved it back 1 hour just to, it kind of just helps out with my job and stuff like that. But anyway, I hadn't had nothing to eat, and it is 10:54, so I got 6 minutes, and I have something to eat. Matter of fact, Ellie, Sammy, get me a Coca-Cola. I'm about ready for one. So, and had we did a couple of videos, guys, back, and we were talking about Coleman stuff and lanterns and stoves, and I mentioned that I have to cook my side meat outside, and I'm gonna make a BLT today. And today I'm just going to cook the meat outside. I'm not going to go through the sandwich deal. You guys know that. But some wonderful meat that I love. It's this particular brand is called Foothills. Sugar Cured Country Hams is a company. Side meat sliced pork. Absolutely delicious. It's got a little bit of, I guess that's peppercorn on it. And obviously it's salt cured for sure. But it is so delicious. But you can't cook that thing inside unless you have one heck of an exhaust fan above your stove, because as you guys know, the side meat, real side meat like that, it's got such a low flash point, it smokes like that. So a lot of times I end up cooking it outside on a smaller Coleman stove, just on the deck behind the house. But today I thought, okay, well, since you know, I had a guy wanting to see maybe one of these stoves. He made a comment. I don't remember who it was, but I do remember the comment. He wanted to see a Coleman stove. This is a 426D. Now, these are not that popular. What's more popular is the 2-burner stoves. This is a 3-burner stove. I looked for the date on it just a minute ago. It's on here somewhere. I just didn't see it. And it's a 3-burner stove. And I like it. I most time use the center burner, but I have options for the other two. This lantern here I made about 10 years ago. It's actually a dual fuel Coleman. I want to say it's a 295, I believe. Here, I'll get it off and look closer. I was thinking it was a 295, but we painted it IH red with a can of IH red spray paint from IH. So it is IH red. Got us a couple of stickers off of eBay, put on there, and I just enjoy it. I take it camping with me. I have what you call an amber lens on this, so it's not a real bright lens. And so it's, it doesn't blind you. I had mentioned, oh man, 3 minutes. I had mentioned in one of my videos about having a lantern that's your birthday lantern maybe. This is a birthday lantern. It's an October of 71. And we take that one in the RV too. And when I made that last video, I didn't have these out of the RV when I showed you the ones in the shed. But without that, all right, so, and not to mention, guys, it's just not bad having some of this around. You know, if you can get, you can still buy a gas lantern from Coleman. Now, you may have to get it off of Amazon now because Walmart doesn't stock them, and it's just harder to find. They don't make that many of them. But, you know, a good gas lantern from Coleman, they're going to be deal fuel nowadays, which we talked about that in that video. Get you a couple of cans of these fuel. I would muster to say a small single burner stove, nothing this big, but a small single burner Coleman stove and 2 cans of this. Oh, I bet you could cook or heat water or something in that nature, especially if it's a dual fuel single burner stove and you had options on gasoline. I bet you could cook pretty good 6 months with it anyway. They don't use that much fuel. I saved those cans and put kerosene in them. So I've pumped this up, and I have not started this stove. So it's going to be a quote-unquote cold start. So let's start it up. Now, I have this torch not to, just to get the flame on it right there is all I'm doing. But this is a cold start, and I want to say, most of these will tell you on the tank, lever must be turned up to light. So that's this lever here. But what I like doing, guys, is taking this lever and going around a few times, because actually what it's doing inside here, it's making a little needle go out and clean the tip of this generator. So we'll have it up here. We'll crack the throttle. I don't hear nothing yet. There it goes, guys. So right now it's got a lot of pressure on it. And what you want to do, you want to wait and let this thing heat up that generator. So if you'll notice, the part that's carrying the fuel is going right across the flame. So it's going to heat up that generator, and it's going to help it turn the gas and turn the liquid into a vapor. After it runs just a minute, we'll get it. Now, this stove here, I didn't do a whole lot to it. I did take the burners apart, blew them out real good, and I think I did put a new generator on it when I got it. And I'm sure I probably found it off of eBay, years ago. Because I've been messing with Coleman stuff since Will was a little baby, hadn't I, Will? All right, so now if you look, that flame is getting real tight up against that burner, which is good. That's what you want. That's ready to cook right there. But just for purposes of showing y'all, we'll crack all 3 of them here. Levers on the outside, you open it up. That gets that one. That got that one. And they lost a little bit of pressure because it's 3 now. Now you can open it up a little more. If you need more pressure, pump it up a little more. So now we got 3 burners going at a pretty good pressure rate. Should cook something, which we're getting ready to cook. All right, when I cut these outside burners off, it's going to throw more pressure on that center one. So we'll take it back down a little bit. All right, so we'll go about right there. Let's get cooking some bacon here. All right, bacon going in the grill. Going in the pan. Nice, thick bacon. Smells like it comes straight out of a smokehouse. Somebody's probably gonna say this is not healthy, which I guess it probably is not, in a matter of eating it all the time, which I don't. One of those packs, this pack will last me 2 months, 3 months. Turn that heat down just a little bit. You kind of got to watch it, because these Coleman stoves will get a lot warmer than you think they are. What time is it? 11:04. Time to break the fast. Oh man, that's good. All right. Oh, what we were talking about, was it healthy? Well, I tell you what, guys, my grandpa, the Lord blessed him good. He lived to 98 years old, and he consumed his share of meat like that was made at the house, that they made, that they cooked, or they cured. But I can tell you what I didn't see him eat a lot of. I never in my life seen my grandpa eat any pizza. Not to say pizza's bad, but I just didn't see him eat much food bought from a restaurant. I think when he was older, him and Grandpa started stopping by Wendy's. Grandma started stopping by Wendy's Sunday after church, but that was way up into his 70s probably.
Because he didn't have Wendy's when he was our age.
Yeah, he probably didn't.
It didn't exist.
Yeah. All right, so let's check these things, make sure they're not cooking too fast. Now, what I like doing to these things, I like getting a good golden brown on the whole slice, but I don't want to render it. I don't want to render it hard as. I don't want to make cracklings out of it. You guys probably know what cracklings are. I'm not trying to make cracklings, so I'm just trying to cook it. Oh, I wish y'all could smell that, guys. Man, it smells good. I think we got the heat about right. Maybe just a tad too much. I'll cut it down a little bit. I think we can throw just a little bit more heat on it.
It's definitely less violent than the other type of bacon.
All right, guys, this smoke right here is just vapor from it being, 40 degrees out here, whatever it is. That's not actually the smoke from the pork just yet. It's coming. It'll be here in just a second. All right, that's what we're looking for there. See that nice golden color there? We want to get it like that on both sides. And like I said, I'm not trying to render it out till it's hard as cracklings. I just want to get it nice and golden on both sides. All right, guys, we are cooking it up, and it is looking perfect. Again, I love this side meat bacon. It's going to be ready here in just a second. Matter of fact, this is about, I'm moving these towards the end of the pan because they're about where I want them to be. So we're just trying to keep them warm right now while some of the slow pokes catch up with it. Yeah, that's where it needs to be. And I got this burner, just to give you an idea. Just to give you an idea, I barely got it on. Now the smoke we're getting off of it now is some of the bacon grease smoke. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video today. A little cooking video, and everybody likes to cook, and Coleman cook stoves bring back some good memories too of some camping days gone by. But I appreciate everybody watching. Give her a like, thumbs up. If this is your first time watching, subscribe. And we'll do some gardening in the summer and little odds and ends when we're not gardening, like cooking on Coleman stoves. Got to cut some wood here pretty soon, so might have to have a little video of that. And just appreciate everybody watching and commenting. And just remember, God loves you. God bless you. We'll see you.